Good health care and education. Fight for wages.
Why I am marching with the SOS NHS Coalition today, why I am going on strike on Monday, is because 10 years ago the NHS was the best healthcare system on the planet. It was ranked #1 globally. I came to the United Kingdom about 7.5, 8 years ago to study medicine, and I saw how beautiful the design of your system was. I fell in love with it. And so, you know, and we've seen every single winter it gets worse and worse and worse. And, you know, they pull £400 billion out of the NHS over the last decade. They have no plan for NHS staff, no plan for NHS beds or social care. And they're now, you know, we have nurses visiting food banks after what they've been through during the pandemic, and junior doctors making £14 an hour, making life and death decisions. It's just horrific. And, you know, this government just does not care about the health of the people. The government wants to get everybody confused about the NHS. The NHS, let's keep it simple. The NHS doesn't have enough money, doesn't have enough beds, they don't have enough staff, and also we don't have enough social care. If we fix those 4 things, then we can be in a much better place. But when you pull £40 billion out of the NHS every single year for the last decade, this is from the Financial Times, then the system that was incredibly efficient 10 years ago is going to collapse. If you pay nurses terrible wages, if you pay junior doctors terrible wages, then we are going to, just because we have to be able to afford our bills. Yeah. It's not sustainable. And if, you know, for every pound that the NHS that is invested in the NHS, we get £4 back. A healthy population is a wealthy one, is a productive one, and so I'm hoping that this government delivers for us this week. I'm hoping that I wake up tomorrow morning and the government says magically, oh, we value your labor. You're an important part of our society. We are going to pay nurses what they deserve. We're going to pay junior doctors and NHS staff what they deserve. And so that we don't have to go on strike on Monday. I don't want to go on strike on Monday, but if they force us into this position, then we are absolutely going to do that.
Those poor, desperate people in dinghies, in great danger in the Channel. They are the nurses of tomorrow, the doctors of tomorrow.
The British people understand the horrors that this government has put them through. We have the worst waiting list in NHS history right now, 7.2 million people long, and 500 people dying every single week on the back of ambulances or in A&E waiting rooms. It's horrific right now. And I think that the British people understand who's at fault. They understand that 13 years of this government is the problem, that, you know, they have a government that does not care about their health, and that NHS workers are on their side and we're fighting for them. And so I'm hoping that they deliver for us soon.
And look what they've done. We're now performing among the worst in Europe, all because they want to push